But I got a frequently asked question. Okay, these rep range things are throwing me off so bad because people jump to extremes. They'll talk about, you know, they'll say 2 or 3 reps is not enough for hypertrophy and all that kind of stuff, and they act like all of the sets are like if y'all actually watch most of my stuff, you would see a lot of like all of my sets aren't 2 or 3 reps. Because here's the thing: if you only doing 2 reps was an issue, do another set. That's what the second set is for. So let's do some let's kind of just do some math here, right? Okay. Understand fatigue exists, so not all sets are supposed to have 5 simulated reps or whatever. But we're gonna kind of just do some math to kind of make this simple. Let's imagine this is the first exercise of the day, and it is possible that like I'm a newer lifter and I can have like 5 simulated reps in one of my sets. So let's say imagine I'm doing a chest press. If I'm doing a chest press, first set I get 2 reps. That's 2 reps that had stimulus there, right? But let's imagine, okay, hey, I dropped the weight a little bit and I did like 6 reps. There is a chance that that set may have 4 or 5 simulated reps. So let's imagine 5. Let's just say 5 again for the sake of this math. So I did 2 reps and 5 reps. Okay. So that'll be a total of 7 simulated reps there. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Like that's not a problem. But then the thing is, it's like, okay, let's imagine if you did 6 and 6. Okay. If you had, let's again, we're just imagining things. It's not for sure that you're just gonna have, both of those sets 5 simulated reps. But if you did those 2 sets and you had 5 simulated reps for both, well, okay, you got 10, 7 and 10. So we got 7 total stimulated reps here versus 10. That is not a significant difference. Let me tell you that right now. That is not a significant difference. It's not. It's literally not. Okay. And then even it gets like I said, considering if we started adding fatigue for real. Well, I'm lying. I'm lying. Because the way the motor unit recruitment goes down, dude, you're probably not getting 5 simulated reps for that second set anyway. But again, since considering fatigue gets worse, let's imagine further off in the session. Dude, if further off in the session you're playing with those lower rep ranges, that's low key probably even better. If you're doing really heavy sets of 3-ish, 4-ish reps, that's probably better because you're forcing yourself to have to be with those higher levels of motor unit recruitment. You're forcing yourself to that, right? So again, if you're doing a set where it's only 2 reps, dude, you have a second set, you're fine. Okay? Because boom, you do 2 reps, you probably got 2 simulated reps there. But let's imagine, hey, I do another set of like 6 or 7. Well, you probably got 3 or 4 simulated reps there, depending how deep you are in the session and what fatigue looks like. But it's not going to be a significant difference if you had a total of 6 simulated reps versus like 8 or 9. That's not significant. So I think people don't think of math like that. And like I said, these are not exact numbers. You're not ever going to get any of those exacts because you know how fatigue works, and it depends what the movement that you're doing, and I guess also your execution, and just overall understanding motor unit recruitment. Like if you're playing with really high reps, you have to go to failure for any of those reps to matter. If you're playing with heavier loads, you don't have to go to like understanding all those kind of things. So you're not really going to get an exact here, but that's okay. But understanding it's not that big of a deal if you did 2 or 3 reps because you can do a second set, lighten the load, and do like 5, 6, 7 reps or 8 and be just fine, you know? So don't ever get like hurt about doing 2 or 3 reps because you don't have to do 2 or 3 reps your next set. I don't get it. I don't get why people think all of my sets are 2 or 3 reps. It's ridiculous. But sorry for that yap session. Let me get this working set out of the way. It's probably one in reserve there. Um, another frequently asked question I get asked about like side delts. No, I do not do lateral raises. when I'm doing a shoulder press because I take my shoulder presses pretty deep. And if you take your shoulder presses deep enough, like below 90 degrees, you'll be fine. That side delt is doing enough for you in that press, so you can save that volume for something else. Now, if you weren't doing a shoulder press, sure, go ahead and do your lateral raise. But I take my shoulder presses pretty deep, so I'm fine. So no lateral raises. Um, I don't feel like doing chest today, so all I got left is I'm gonna do lats. Um, I'm gonna do one set of lats and then a set of bicep curls and call it a day.